Caribbean food, always kind of like, I have to be totally honest, excites me. And
Yay!
the news is it's one of the leading food trends of last year. Shivi, you're obviously not very surprised to hear this, are you?
I get upset when I hear trend because there is nothing trendy about it. It is here to stay. It is good food that deserves a full-time place on the stage. But obviously, I'm very happy that it is becoming more and more. It's becoming more and more in the limelight, which is great. It's where it deserves to be. And I think there's something to be said about it because it is just happy food. It's not fussy. It's simple in essence, but there's a lot of bold flavor, and it is just food that you get on the plate, and you know when you have a forkful of it, it's going to blow your head off. Not because of spice or heat, because it is just wonderful. It's quite, for me, it's probably one of the first proper fusion foods because Caribbean food is about all of that gorgeous history that's come through the islands and has moved around and has left its very own, its very own signature, really. And it is stunning and it's happy and it's simple. And I think that's what people really buy into, especially now. And people don't want anything too fussy or complicated.
You're almost as passionate as the food is. Shiv. It's got to be said.
Yes.
You know, I thought I was passionate about certain foods. But, Olly, let's bring you in at this point. I mean, a good tie-in with P&O Cruises. Just tell us what's going on there.
Well, P&O Cruises are launching a brand new ship, Arvia, and the ceremony is going to be live from Barbados, March the 16th, 7 p.m. on YouTube, and everybody is invited. I'll be there with Shivi. Nicole Scherzinger is the godmother. She'll be performing. Olly Murs will be performing. Sarah Cox is there. Trevor Nelson, Alex James. There's so much to enjoy. And I think there's even going to be some cruises given away during the ceremony. So definitely worth tuning in for that. And from my point of view, I've got a new glasshouse wine bar on board Arvia. Absolutely spectacular, sort of right in the heart of the atrium, widescreen views either side over the ocean and all the destinations. It's absolutely sensational to be on such a modern ship, but one that feels quite so informal yet amazing. It's just a beautiful balance for me, and I'm so excited to be celebrating our launch.
Okay, so that's on the 16th, which isn't that far away. Did you mention Shivi was going to be there as well? Did you mention that?
Yes, very excited. You are going to be there, aren't you, Shivi?
I was going to say, excuse me, I'm going to push Shirtsy off the stage there.
So what are you going to be doing, Shivi? Are you going to be doing kind of like rustling up some typical Caribbean food?
I think I'm going to be shouting loud and proud about Arvia's offering, the menu I've created for them, and really showcasing the dishes that we have created on board for Arvia. So, doing what I'd love doing best, as you can hear, John, being passionate about food and talking about it and explaining all the wonderful things that you can try on board.
Now, I'm going to ask you a question, Shivi, about a simple Caribbean meal, because I know we did this last time, and I gave it a bit of a go. I can't remember what it was you told me now. I think it was a chicken dish of some sorts. But have you got something up your sleeve right now that you can share with regards to a really simple Caribbean dish that I can even knock up?
So, I mean, I don't know if I gave you, what about a curry chicken this time?
Oh, that sounds good.
So, you know how you get curry chicken in roti? They're like the flatbread that wraps around?
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you a little cheat. So your curry chicken's very simple. You dice an onion, you soften it, you throw in your garlic, you throw in maybe, I don't know, like 2 heaped tablespoons of curry powder, maybe 1 heaped tablespoon of cumin. As I said, go bold or go home. So you go bold, 2 heaped tablespoons of curry powder, 1 tablespoon of cumin. You throw in your chicken pieces, throw in a bit of potato, chickpeas, a little bit of water, and let that bubble away. Once that's cooked, you can add a little bit of Scotch bonnet pepper for a bit of heat. Chop some coriander in there. Now the roti trick. So I'm not going to ask you to go and make roti from scratch. But what I will tell you to do is in the supermarkets, you can find that Italian bread, the piada.
Yeah.
That kind of flaky bread. That will make it work very nicely without having to make your own roti. Now it's it's a little bit cheeky of me, but it works a treat. So then you warm up that piada. It's lovely and flaky. Put the curry inside that you've made, wrap it up, and there you have your own Caribbean street food chicken roti.
Wow, I know it's early in the day, but I'll tell you what, I'm preparing myself for that later on today. That sounds amazing. Olly, you gave the thumbs up there. I mean, are you into the Caribbean style of cooking as well? Have you giving it a go? Have you tried it?
Yeah, John, I love it. Shivi and I were out actually on a trip there, and I was blown away by the informality, accessibility, and boldness of it all. It's like high definition food, but super accessible. It always makes me feel happy. And then, of course, you got the amazing world of rum to explore. You got cocktails, you got local beers. For me, there's a whole spread of different flavors all coming together. But the one thing they all have is vibrancy, and they all make me feel connected to some sense of I'm having a good time. And that's ultimately what I think food and I'll throw wine in here as well, should always make you feel. Should make you feel joyful, connected with the people you're with, and kind of expand your senses into a kind of richer experience of the day. So I'm super excited to be heading back there with Shivi. Bit of sunshine never goes amiss, but the food and drink, yes, please, John.
Oh, it's gonna be amazing.
I'm getting the impression you can't have Caribbean food without having the fun that goes with it, really. That's the impression.
Totally.
Oh yeah.
Ollie, tell us a bit about the ship. Could you just tell us a little bit about that?
Absolutely. Arvia is unbelievable in the sense that the entertainment on offer is just exceptional. Whatever you're into, whether you're after fine dining, informal dishes, amazing restaurants, whether you want entertainment, we've got the incredible cinemas, we've got the theatres, pop-up buskers, the 710 Club curated by Gary Barlow. You've got the themed kind of altitude mini golf, the Splash Valley, the Sky Dome, which is where Nicole Scherzinger's shows are going to be, is this huge area on the top deck that has a retractable roof, and it is just made for fantastic entertainment. There's even an escape room on board, John. Mission Control. I've had a go at it. It's terrifying in a good way, and I loved every second. So whatever age you are and whatever kind of holiday you want, you throw all that entertainment in. It's great value as well, apart from anything else, and all the destinations that you get to go to. There's truly something for absolutely everybody on board.
Now, if someone's listening to this, Ollie, and they're getting all this excitement with regards to the cruises, etc., where can you point them towards just to get a little bit more information and costings and stuff like that?
The best place is the website, which is pocruises.com, all one word, and you'll find all the information you need there. But of course, you can join us on the 16th of March at 7 p.m. to get a flavour of what it's all about at the Arvia naming ceremony.
Excellent. And Shivi, I mean, I was writing down as quickly as I could your recipe and instructions. Can we go somewhere to get it? Perhaps if maybe someone wasn't quite as quick as me on the pen. Not that I got it all down, by the way. Mine's going to end up a total mess, I'm sure. But can you share that with us?
Yeah, there are loads of places around London. As I said, as you said, it's trendy, as much as I despise that term. But there are loads of little places cropping up now. There's one in Shepherd's Bush called Roti Chupa. There you can go down to Croydon. They've got a few. They had Roti Masters there. You can find those lovely little cute little restaurants that sell Caribbean food, but nobody makes it like Mama makes it. It's always going to be the same way.
Is that where you got your skills from, Shivi? Was your mum a really good cook?
Oh, it's never one person. The whole family chips in. When you go into a kitchen in the Caribbean, everybody has their dish, man, woman. Doesn't matter what sex you are, you get in there and everybody's cooking. So I think it's a familial love of food that has just been passed down through generations. It's always a hodgepodge in the kitchen.
Do you have a favorite dish?
Oh, yes. Doubles. I don't know if I talked to you about this before. I'm sure I would have done it. So it's like a street food, and it's this gorgeous, fluffy pieces of similar to bread, and a really fluffy turmeric spice. And inside that, you get this gorgeous curry, chickpeas, flavors, rich, warming, bit spice. And then what we do brilliantly in the Caribbean is we put a condiment. We have a condiment for everything, every occasion. And in this one, you throw in tamarind, you throw in coconut, you throw in mango, some extra chili, and it's wrapped up for you. It's not elegant. And you eat it with your hands and you lean over the side so that it just drops onto the street, because it's very messy. But the best food is messy. It's just wonderful. And that's called doubles.
Okay, that sounds brilliant. I don't know about you, Ollie, but I can't wait for lunchtime now.
Yeah, I'm slightly starting to dream about rum as well. I wouldn't mind a little sipping rum with my double. Thanks very much.
Ollie, just give us a reminder of that website to go to with regards to the cruises and all the information and stuff.
That's pocruises.com, and everybody's invited at 7 o'clock on March the 16th to join us live online from the Caribbean.
Brilliant. Ollie, Shivi, it's been a pleasure. Lovely having you.
Cheers, John. All the very best.
Yeah.